What do you do when your wife, she here, and all the people I'm talking about,
About to go down.
respects and appreciates her friends more than she does her husband who pays the bills with her?
Please define for me respect.
If I call her and she on the phone with one of those friends that's back there, hey, you know what it is when he like.
Get your mind.
My point is, she don't respect my energy and effort to stay in our relationship, stay in our marriage, and stay with our children, stay with her. She respects their opinions, their thoughts, their.
I'm paying attention to how you're even referring to your wife right now. Like I'm paying attention to the fact that you're willing to humiliate your wife in front of thousands of people also. So what is it that you do inside of the house that will make it to where she can actually respect you? Because just because you pay bills and things like that doesn't mean that you will be able to get fully that level of respect. Hold on. Because if you say you pay bills, but if I'm coming to you about a concern, if I'm coming to you about something I'm grieving, something you hurt me on, something that I feel abandoned on, will you give me the safety to be able to talk about it? Can I trust you emotionally? Can I trust you spiritually? Can I trust you financially? Can I trust you in all of these aspects to prove that you give me a level of emotional security? Do we actually have a partnership? Because just because you married does not mean that you have entered into an actual partnership. Are we truly aligned? Because I hear you and I understand that a wife is supposed to respect you, but a husband is supposed to love a wife as well. So how are you loving your wife? Because a lot of times her lack of respect of you is a reflection of your lack of love for her, your appropriate love. So that's my question to you. What are you actually doing that will allow her to come up to that level to where she can respect you as the head of household?
And this is to the men in the room. We got to stop reducing ourselves to a paycheck and paying a bill. You added that as if that replaces you being a person.
She pays most of the bills. I manage the bills.
Man of the house. Now, there's different schools of thought when it comes to this. And the first thing that comes to mind is Goldie, where he says, even if I didn't have a penny, a woman's still going to respect me if I didn't have a penny, because money doesn't mean anything. It's about character, which I can get it. I get that to a certain extent. But I'm also, which I disagree with a lot of you guys here on the internet who talk about the whole 50-50 thing, and that you're still, if we're 50-50, I'm still leader of the household. What I mean by that is 50-50 paying the bills, right? I'm the leader of the household, but she has to go 50-50. She's not my partner. She's my subordinate, but she pays 50-50, which is insane to me. He who has the goal makes the rules, as I always say. And as the man, you're supposed to be the leader. And you can't be the leader if your wife is paying all the bills. Disrespect is something completely different, but it's hard for a woman to respect a man when she's paying all the bills. And that's why these things don't work out. Same thing with a woman taking care of a man. It never works out. She always ends up resenting him.